Hello biscuits, it's Cupcake Kami-sama back here and welcome to another video, and the first unboxing that I've done in a while, but also for me it's a first one as I have made a purchase from the Black Ribbon and I am so excited to get into it, and only now that I realized that I left my notes out there. For those of you who don't know, the Black Ribbon is an independent Lolita brand based out of the United States of America, in California, I believe. They create all kinds of things, focusing mostly on main pieces, dresses, skirts, but they've done blouses, corsets, accessories, etc. This particular release is called the Konbini Market, and it came in 3 colorways, of which I got the Oyatsu Blue. And if Japanese means anything to you, you'll immediately know oyatsu is snacks of various kinds, and how could I say no? Blue, actually Tricolour, Japanese snacks from an indie brand. It had my name all over it. The dress is over here, just waiting. It's only been delivered like, what was it, an hour and a bit ago? I had to get ready. But before I get into this, I'll run you through some of the basics with the ordering process, hence the tablet so that I can look at my notes. The print was actually previewed way back around January 2022, January of this year, and I already knew from then on I have to get it. So I've been stalking the Black Ribbon's social media, patiently waiting, accumulating savings in the process, which did help, making sure that I had enough to get this dress, but also desperate not to miss the release window, because being based on west coast of the USA, time difference could go either way for me. It ended up fine. I think it was about 8 p.m. my time when the release went live. So it was good, I was able to get it. So I purchased it on release day on June 18th, straight from the website, very straightforward process. I can't remember if their website is supported by like my Shopify, but it was one of those automated, straightforward, put your details in, card, PayPal, whatever you want, and it'll get through. Including postage from USA to the UK, it came up to $290 US. And from what I remember, and I will double check whilst I'm editing, the dress itself was, I want to say, $275. Postage was surprisingly inexpensive considering how shipping from the US to the UK, or from the US anywhere abroad, is extortionately expensive. But $290 altogether, dress and postage. I didn't get any of the accessories that came out with it. I considered them and then thought, nah, I just want the dress. The Black Ribbon has announced that this particular release will be made in-house rather than sent off to one of the factories that they work with. So I knew it was going to take a little bit of time. I believe they had originally estimated things to be ready for shipping in and around October. From the social media, I've gathered that I think they hit some sort of a delay, but not one that I would have actually noticed. I'm filming this on October 17th, and in my mind, this has all been very on schedule. The dress was actually posted on September 29th. That's when I got the notification that it's sent out with USPS, got the tracking number and everything. And as I said, it's October 17th now when I physically got the dress to my hands. I got a notification that it was going to be handled by Royal Mail on my end, and by checking the tracking on there, as soon as I noticed that a customs charge was raised, and not even customs, just import tax, I paid that straight away, I believe on Friday the 14th, and then ordered the delivery to be scheduled for today. And now it's here with me, packed in what looks like an Amazon bag, but it also looks like it's a reused Amazon bag. So my import tax, seen as there's a handy sticker there, was £47.57. And then on top of that, Royal Mail charges a handling fee of £8. So altogether, £55.57 of import tax on top of the $290 for the dress itself. The dress was actually priced at $265, and they've declared the full value here. So even then, $25 for postage, reasonable. And especially since it arrived so quickly, and my past experiences of posting various things from the US to the UK, I always expect them to take at least a month. So the fact that it got here in 2 weeks-ish, perfectly happy. But enough with all that. I want to actually see it and hold it in my own two hands. I got a preview. Ah! Anything missed? No. Ah! So that right here is my invoice. So let's get rid of that. It's packed in a Ziploc bag for extra protection. Buy that. There's a little candy, melon taste candy. The writing on here, oh hang on, Il Kwang quality edition. So little piece of something sweet to go with my something sweet. Ooh. Right, they did say it's a cotton dress. Feels very cotton, feels sturdy. Feels like I can go out in this and have some fun. Little bib detail at the front. Oh no! Oh, that's another candy. There's a high chew down there. Not gonna pick it up now. Which size did I order? So I ordered it in size 2. And I'm fairly sure it came in 3 sizes, 1, 2 and 3. So I went down the middle. The tag says hand wash with similar colors in cold water, hang dry, iron on cotton setting with press cloth, made in USA of imported material. And someone has later told me that this is one of the sort of commercially available fabrics, but commercially available in Japan, because there was a shop somewhere in Germany that sells this fabric. Not that I could have ever made something like this. Ooh, everything, like as soon as I picked it up, everything feels so sturdy, from the material to the way the buttons are sewn to the zip, which it is an exposed zip, but it's hidden so well with the plackets that you don't really notice it, but that zip is going to make life so much easier. So you've got zip on one side and a pocket on the other. Whoa, that pocket's fairly sizable. I can fit my entire hand. And there's a little ribbon belt that's fully removable, but it's mimicked by the bows at the straps made with the same ribbon. There is a panel of shirring at the back, supported by boning. Whoa, that's not something I expected. Ooh, little thread that hasn't quite managed to get tucked, but this is a game changer. Wow. And there's a fair amount of stretch in there. I think it's mostly because the elastic is quite strong, like it wants to spring back, but it stretches comfortably. And again, this came in 3 sizes, of which I got the middle one, so it should definitely fit me comfortably. There isn't anything as far as pattern matching goes, but with an all over print like this, it kind of doesn't matter so much, and it also means there's less waste, which we also appreciate. And there are 3 types of lace, one at the bib over here, which I will be honest, I probably would have preferred the design without the bib, but it is very well made. So I'll give them that. And the pin tucks here are so adorable. So there's lace over here. There's a lace trim just at the bottom of the skirt, and a third kind of lace on the hem. The hem one definitely feels cotton rather than net or something like this. It's dainty yet chunky, which makes no sense when you say it like this. But hopefully it'll come across a bit more on close-ups. So overall, relatively simple construction wise, like you're not getting tons of gathers or pin tucks or anything, but what is here is made solidly, like, mate, that ain't coming off anytime soon. That should handle a washing, that should handle a washing machine. The straps are on buttons. There's only one, so if you need the extra length, you'll have to move the button yourself. And then on the inside, it's lined in a very similar feeling cotton across the bodice, but the skirt is lined in more of your standard polyester fabric that you see on most lined dresses. And now I need to have a proper look and see what kind of sweets I'm getting here. So this will probably be the moment where you, my lovely audience, are getting to see some close-ups, so that you're not watching me watch the dress. So we have a pot of vanilla ice cream with some probably gummy or hard candy. Cream pan. Okay, so some of these are upside down, but that's just how the print works. So there's yogurt, there's ice cream, melon pan, strawberry and cream sandwiches, melon sherbet, ice candy. Oh yeah, it does look like a nice lolly of sorts. And I think that's all the snacks. Oh no, there's a tin of drops. So it is hard candy, and some cartons of milk. What are you? Oh, a little triangle of sort of milk for your coffee creamer. I think now I've caught all of them. Yeah, I can't spot any new ones. And all of this in fantastic shades of blue, sort of almost dark denim blue. And then the snacks in whites and reds and a bit of pink, some mints. So this will be perfect for my wardrobe, perfect for all the Tricolour retro nonsense that I do as a basis. And I can't wait to have a play around with the other colours. There was also a blue version printed with various types of onigiri, and the same print but in pink. But from the get-go, from the moment fabric swatches were previewed, I had my eyes on this very one, and I am so happy that I got it. In ordinary circumstances, I probably would have done a try on right here and right now. However, today's Paulina has some adulting, sadly, to get on with. So I will insert a clip of what will most likely be sometime in the future when I do actually wear this, rather than just put it on. I'll film something once I am actually wearing this for a day and coordinating it and all that. So editing magic will make it happen all in one video. Hello from later Paulina. As you can see, I've put the dress on. Not just that, I've worn it for a whole day for just being around, working, doing a couple of errands. It is so comfortable. I bought size 2 let's be honest, because at the time I wasn't feeling particularly great about my shape and size. So this is ever so slightly too big on me, which I think you might be kind of able to see. It's slightly too big in this area. Not by much, and it's not very noticeable, so I'm certainly grateful for the extra bit of comfort. But I also realized I probably could have sized down. The shirring still has tons of stretch left, so I think size 1 would have comfortably stretched up to accommodate my size. Nonetheless, I have no problems with how this fits. It's stupidly comfortable. I can easily wear this for a whole day. I've worn this grocery shopping, I've worn this to go to the post office. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. Because this is a somewhat stiffer cotton, even though I have a now quite seriously deflated petticoat on, the weight and the structure of the fabric doesn't need a lot to get that bit of lift. So a little bit of poof in your petticoat creates a bit more poof in terms of the dress volume itself, and it can definitely accommodate quite a big petty, which is good to know. I've tried it both with cupcake and A-line. It definitely wants to be a cupcake, but it doesn't look too terrible with an A-line under it. I've not changed the adjustments of the straps. They seem to be just about spot on. They're probably ever so slightly loose, but I've not been doing this constantly, which is great. Yeah, it's incredibly well made. I find that the pocket, which is very deep, can sometimes be a bit hard to find. So compared to the other dresses that I have that have pockets, I found myself searching for this one more than I do with others, and I'm not sure why that is. I don't think it's placed anywhere differently. So it could just be that the volume of the skirt and the amount of fabric in there means that it folds over itself a little bit more. That's as far as you'll catch me complaining about this JSK, because I honestly love it to bits. It's my new favorite thing, along with many other new favorite things, but it's a firm favorite. I can't wait to wear it more. For now, it's just had quite a casual outing because I need it to be comfortable for groceries, for post office and all that. But I look forward to dressing it up a bit. And now back to the Paulina who unboxed it. Yeah. So far, the black ribbon gets solid 10 out of 10 from me. I've seen so many people really love the pieces they got from them. This is the first one that they released where I thought, that's the one I'm committing to. Not to discredit any of their other work, because it is gorgeous, it's just not necessarily always to my taste. I am very happy that I have this dress, and I'm very happy that I got to support the black ribbon. Hopefully they'll find more fabrics sort of in this style, or they'll do more things to my taste, because based on the quality of this and the experience that I've had throughout, I would absolutely love to support them more. Just noticing the various clever darts hero there that should make this fit beautifully. Very excited. So on that note, thank you so much for watching this unboxing. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that you liked what I had to show. If you've shopped with the black ribbon before, I'd love to know what sort of things you got from there and what's your experience. If you've never shopped with the black ribbon before, hopefully this has encouraged you to support them. They will have some amazing stuff coming out, I'm sure. And I've seen them do pretty much every single sub-style, so there's bound to be something for you eventually. So check them out on all their social media. I'll leave links in the description box below. Eventually, once I get round to it, I have a series on my blog, Cupcakes and Unicorns, where I coordinate one dress in 4 different ways. This will come over there eventually. Not sure how it will work out time-wise. If it's already up, I'll also link this in the description box below. But if not, just follow my blog. I do all kinds of Lolita related stuff on there. I'd also really appreciate it if you could leave this video a thumbs up, or as I said, drop comments, subscribe to my channel. I do aim to make at least one video a month that is one way or another Lolita themed. So stick around for that. You can click the bell icon next to the subscribe one to make sure you don't miss when that happens, because that one a month falls around at different times of the month depending on what is it that I'm doing. If you'd like to support me beyond those, you can do so either by a one-off tip using Ko-fi or by joining my Patreon, which has subscription tiers starting from as low as $1 a month. And all of my patrons get early access to every single blog post that I do. And if you want to join the $2 a month tier or higher, that's when you get 1 week early access to every single video that I'm going to put out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye!